This is a day trip to Santiago to the Hotsprings. So if you enter into your GPS, Santiago, S-A-N-T-I-A-G-O, Hotsprings, this will be part of the road that you'll take. It's actually quite gorgeous. We'll just zoom out a little bit there. It's very, very windy roads for part of it. Coming from San Jose del Cabo, it's about an hour, hour and 15 to get to the hot springs at Santiago. Stick along for the ride. Thanks for joining us on the channel today. So we pulled off the highway into the little town of Miraflores, and this says, Bienvenidos a Miraflores. Welcome to Miraflores. We're gonna go in, we'll show you a little bit about the town. Santiago, where the hot springs is about another 10 kilometers down the road, another 5 or 10 minutes. So thank you for joining us today. On the side of the road on the way to Santiago. Santiago's about another 13 kilometers. You're gonna see this, so this is just sort of a landmark that you'll see. You got some sculptors work just on the side of the road here. And right there is the sign. Santiago is 13 kilometers more. So you're actually wanting to head to Santa Rita, which you see here, and Rancho Santa Rita. That is the hot springs. So we're heading up I'll show you. Don't be surprised. We're heading up a gravel road like this for probably the next 15 or 20 minutes. We'll keep you updated. Hola amigo, ¿cómo se llama?
Ismael.
Ismael, ¿cuánto tiempo tú vives aquí? How long have you lived here?
45 años.
46 years. ¿Y tu papá cuánto tiempo?
78.
68 years his dad has lived here. This is, as you can see, way out in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And Ismael has been so gracious as to allow us to have him on camera. Gracias, amigo.
Okay.
Tengo un buen día. Have yourself a good day.
Okay.
Muchas gracias. We're surrounded by gorgeous mountains. On the walk in here to Santa Rita, you can see the water coming there into this pond. It's a man-made pond, hot springs out of the mountains. And there's Debbie sitting there. And Deb, what did we see on the way in? We saw two different types of animals. What did we see?
We had a roadrunner and an incredible lizard. One of the best iguanas I've seen in a long time. He had black stripes on his back, and then a beautiful white snake, harmless, and another black small iguana.
So this is Deb being a movie star at the hot springs. How warm is that water there, Deb?
It is very comfortable, very comfortable.
Well, I'm going in. Maybe she'll take some pictures of me. Thanks for joining us on the channel. And now what? We're at Santa Rita in Santiago, Baja California South. So in the cooler parts, we had some ducks joining us for the day. My goodness. This is probably about natural temperature, 85, 90 degrees. Santa Rita, in Santa Rita Hot Springs, Santiago, Baja California South. I had to come and jump in, and as I'm sitting here, ever so slightly smell of sulfur. This is absolutely gorgeous. You got to come to Santiago, Santa Rita. Thank you. So this is an area you really must experience in person. There's a couple of giant trees. It's very rugged, as you can see. It's pretty tough to hike through any of the areas here. These trees that you're looking at, they're probably, I'm going to guess, 200-300 years old. This freshwater river is one of the main water sources for the town of Santiago. Pretty much everywhere you looked, there were these beautiful dragonflies and all sorts of interesting flying creatures. I have no idea what this one is, but it sort of caught my attention. If you know what it is, please let me know in the comments below. I don't know if they stung or if they were mean, but interesting little thing. All over the place in Mexico, as you probably know, there's always something flowering. That's one of the things I enjoyed most about my time living there. I did live there for 20 years. So there's always something colorful, always something to look at. As we were leaving the hot springs, this really neat looking iguana stuck its head out from in between the cactus and had a look at us. Didn't seem to be afraid at all. It was rather interesting. And here is one of the beautiful ornate churches in the town of Santiago. As you're leaving and heading back to Cabo San Lucas, you'll come across latitude 22. That's what this statue is.